Video game marketing is tough. There are multiple demographics, consoles, and parents paying for all this stuff. We're pretty sure dead goats, masked men, and racist billboards aren't good ways to make a game a success. The following marketing failures made headlines, are absolutely absurd, and led to major problems for the companies who created the advertisements. Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new content. Now it's time to enjoy seeing the 15 worst video game marketing fails in history. The God of War Party. In the God of War series, it's fun to live in ancient times. Sony decided to kick it up a notch by hosting a promotional party featuring scantily clad women, strange games with live snakes, and a dead goat was at the centerpiece of it all. Not just any dead goat, a beheaded one. The point of the party may have been lost among guests, but at least it was a memorable one. Splinter Cell Conviction IRL. Imagine you're enjoying dinner at your favorite bar and grill when a masked man comes in with a gun. Somehow, multiple people in the Ubisoft marketing department thought that this would be the perfect way to sell Splinter Cell Conviction. Of course, the gun was fake, but the scares were real, and the police didn't know that there was a paid actor as he was almost shot at the scene. PSP White Model. Promoting different colors of your consoles is all well and good, just don't ever compare them to skin colors. And please don't showcase the all-white person bullying a darker skinned person on a giant billboard. Oh wait, Sony did that for the PSP. Yikes. After numerous complaints, the Netherlands billboard was taken down and destroyed, but not before spectators captured images of it and called Sony out for their racism. Mega Man box art. The Mega Man franchise almost failed on arrival in the United States thanks to its horrid box art. Looking like a movie you would have found at the bottom shelf of the sci-fi section at Blockbuster, the art represented nothing from the game. It was mocked and ridiculed so badly that box art Mega Man actually became a character in the Tekken franchise. EAs Fake Protest. EA made a deal with the devil in their marketing strategy for Dante's Inferno. While promoting the game inside a convention, they hired fake protesters outside to criticize the game content and draw publicity. The dead giveaway? No protester would take their time making the EA logo looking so good on every sign. EA had to deal with real Christian protesters after the community was insulted by their portrayal of them in the fake protest. Xbox One innovations. The Xbox One has cleaned up its act over the past couple of years, but it didn't start out like that. Initial promotions for the console revealed that you couldn't play used games, the Kinect had to be used, and the console had to have an internet connection to even function. The dramatic changes and controlling nature of Microsoft sent fans packing over to Sony's launch of the PS4. The Skyrim Challenge. Game developer Bethesda had the best game release back on November 11th, 2011. This special date wasn't enough for them as they issued a challenge to fans. If your baby is born on 11/11/11 and you name it Dovahkiin after the Skyrim character, then you'll get free games for life from the company. Well, we guess the entire video game budget can go to his college fund because that's exactly what one couple did. Little Dovahkiin is around 6 years old now. The Hitman Facebook app. The Hitman franchise showcases fictional targets you must track down and kill. The game developers took things a little too far with the Hitman Facebook app. In the quickly deleted app, players would select Facebook friends and a cruel reason to assassinate them. Killing real people and online bullying just isn't cool, and Square Enix received a lot of backlash for this odd app creation. Failed balloons. When will people learn how harmful it is to release balloons into the environment? It may look cool, but the balloons have to land somewhere and create major problems for wildlife. THQ decided to go against environmentalist recommendations and released hundreds of red balloons to promote their game Homefront. War games and balloons don't even pair well together. Massive complaints forced THQ to hire crews to clean up their balloon disaster. The Wii U. The Wii U as a system may have been fun, but the promotions and ads killed it right out the gate. It made the console feel like you had to be 10 or under to play. The commercials were corny, only focused on Mario games, and the name itself was too closely related to the Wii. Some of the Amiibo commercials were just as bad, including a short film where a child trains for Super Smash Bros. In the most absurd ways possible. Resident Evil Butcher Shop. Corpses and zombies are a huge part of the Resident Evil franchise, but why would Capcom ever think gamers wanted to eat replicas of human flesh? In an effort to promote Resident Evil 6, a pop-up butcher shop was opened. It featured real raw meat formed into human body parts, including hands, organs, and even male private parts. The whole thing was outlandish and didn't even truly represent the game franchise. Moms and Dead Space 2. We get it. Moms hate violent video games. They don't understand how we sit in front of the TV all day playing these games instead of going outside. For the release of Dead Space 2, multiple cringeworthy ads were released showcasing mom reactions to the violent content in the game. It's too bad that the target audience was over 18 years old because the game was rated M for mature. This made the whole mom angle pointless when players would rather just see the game content. N-Gage's big flop. Nokia was barely a player in the cell phone world when the company decided to enter the gaming industry as well. Enter the N-Gage, a handheld system that also acted as a cell phone. Graphics were garbage, controls were clunky, and people hated it right away because of the objectification of women used to promote the device. At multiple events, scantily clad women walked around wearing the system's price tag over their torso. Free gas. If there's one thing people hate paying for, it's gas. This is why the Mercenaries 2 free gas gimmick was a great idea at first, which quickly went downhill. Once the free gas signs went live, cars flocked to the stations like it was Field of Dreams. Traffic was held up and gridlocked for hours as cars waited for the free fuel. Eventually, police had to shut the promotion down so traffic could get flowing again. Acclaim's Gravestone ads. Acclaim's Shadow Man series is nothing to brag about, but they wanted people to know about the game forever. In the months leading up to the release of Shadow Man 2, the company announced an ad campaign which would pay families to showcase game ads on family gravestones. Apparently, they thought it would be a good idea and could help families pay for funeral expenses. No word on if anyone bought into the scheme, or even purchased a copy of Shadow Man 2. Wow. Well, there you have it. What ad was the biggest fail? Which one was the funniest? What else could video game companies do to get to gamers? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to The Gamer so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.